How to manifest through meditation. Here's exactly how to manifest your deepest desires such as money, success, or business with meditation, even if you currently struggle with meditation. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to use meditation to manifest your desires. Whether you desire money, business success, fulfillment, or something else, my process will work perfectly well. Today we'll discover how to use meditation to manifest your desires and how I went from struggling with meditation to loving it. So I'm just wondering, have you ever used meditation to manifest your desires? Or maybe you've been struggling with meditation yourself. I would love to know what you think of my content and what you like best and what improvements you'd like to see. And if you've got any questions for me, I really love to hear your questions so I can help you out and also answer them in my content in the future. So let me know by leaving a comment on my blog, YouTube channel, or sending me a DM on Instagram at @Kath_Kyle. So I just wanted to share my story with you today about how I personally went from struggling with meditation to absolutely loving it. For decades now, I have been really struggling with meditation and I really wanted to love it. I was a spiritual entrepreneur. I was supposed to love meditation, so why couldn't I just get into it? Why did I always add it to my to-do list and never actually do it? Meditation is something that you hear so many people raving about so often because it changes people's lives and it manifests desires and it creates new neural pathways in your brain which literally turn you into a new person. And I knew all of the benefits and the science behind why meditation was so good for you, especially as a business owner. But despite all of this, I just couldn't seem to fall in love with it. Every time I sat down to meditate, whether I did a silent meditation focused on my breath or listened to a guided meditation, I just really hated it. I found that my mind was always drifting off into a daydream. I was constantly planning out my day in my head while I was supposed to be chilling out. And even if I did a brain dump of all of my thoughts before starting meditation, more streams of consciousness would flood through my mind as I was supposed to be tuning into my inner zen and changing the course of my life. And I asked all the questions that most people usually ask about meditation, like how am I supposed to shut down my thoughts and just feel peaceful? How do I stop the constant mind chatter to get the full benefits of meditation? And over again, I'd hear the same answers. It's not about stopping the thoughts in your mind. It's about noticing that you are the one thinking the thoughts. You are the thinker of the thoughts. And then you release the thoughts and release another thought as they pop into your mind. And that all sounds very nice in practice and it totally makes sense if you're able to do that. But in reality, this is what would actually happen for me. I'd be listening to a guided meditation, breathe in, breathe out, and then the mind chatter would start and it would sound something like this in my head. I'm doing so well at meditation. I'm really focusing on my breath. I'm not thinking a single thought. Oh, I just noticed a thought. I guess I'm thinking thoughts after all. Focus back on the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm nice and calm now. I hope I don't fall asleep. I've not been sleeping too well lately. Maybe I should sleep more rather than trying to manifest it. But my body won't let me do that. That's a limiting belief. How would I like to think instead? Let me see. I am a great sleeper. I wonder how many times I need to repeat that affirmation before it becomes a reality. That's not a very positive thought. Step into that version of yourself. Become a good sleeper. I wonder if I'll get to bed on time tonight. I will try my best to get all of my jobs done quickly so I can get to bed on time. What jobs do I have to do today? Let me have a think about my to-do list. Blah, 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 blah. And so the train of thought would continue in such a way. For some reason, I am a big daydreamer and I can think a big stream of consciousness like this that goes on indefinitely until something snaps me back into reality, like an alarm going off or my phone ringing or somebody coming into the room. And I have practiced meditation hundreds, if not thousands of times, and this would happen time and time again. I never got to the point where I could just be aware of my thoughts and release them. And I got to the point where I just thought, what's the point in pretending that I'm sitting here meditating when I've completely zoned out from what the person is saying, and I don't be able to seem to notice that I am the thinker of my thoughts and then release my thoughts. My thoughts suck me in further and further down the rabbit hole that is mind chatter. And I would end up just getting so stressed out at myself for wasting my time trying to meditate, and I literally felt no benefits for doing so. And at some point I just gave up altogether with meditation and decided that I'm just fine doing without it, thank you very much. Not every technique is for everyone, and I just wasn't enjoying meditation. And there were, however, exceptions to the rule. Like, for example, when I was going through periods of intense sickness, I often listened to guided hypnosis, and I was reassured that it didn't matter if my mind wandered off because the positive messages were still being absorbed by my subconscious mind. But most of the time, I just got thoroughly bored with meditation, and I just accepted that I am a very active person, an energetic person, who doesn't get much benefit out of meditation. And people have said to me in the past that the more energetic the person is, the more they need meditation. And when I was younger, I literally could never switch off and relax at all. I was just on the go 24/7, and I did end up burning out as a result. So I do agree that we do need to relax as part of our daily lives. But for me, I prefer types of relaxation that are slightly more active, such as reading, for true relaxation. However, recently something in me has changed, and I finally discovered a type of meditation that has been working well for me, and a time of day that it works the best for me. When I discovered a very specific type of meditation, which is a manifestation meditation, I found that suddenly I was a bit more excited about doing the meditation, and as a result, my brain had suddenly tuned in to what the speaker was saying. I just love the magic that's involved in manifestation because it feels like a very active process for me. I am involved in the process and therefore co-creating my reality. Yes, this is probably not the same as noticing that you are the observer of your thoughts, but I do plenty of that kind of thinking while I'm walking on the beach. So I do kind of do meditation in a very different way, a more active kind of way. And when I discovered these manifestation meditations, I got really excited, and I finally discovered a type of meditation that actually works for me. But the caveat to this is that the meditations need to be 10 minutes long or less, because any longer than this, and I feel like I'm wasting my precious time or getting too bored, and I just switch off and start daydreaming again. And the time of day also matters to me. If I put my meditation on as soon as I wake up, it feels like a good use of time, because in the winter it takes me a little while to come around while it's still dark outside. And similarly, just before I go to sleep is another good time to listen to a meditation to help me relax before I sleep. But if I try to listen to a meditation during the day, I just can't seem to relax and get into it properly because I'm just itching to get back to my work. So here's how I use meditation to manifest my desires. Before I put on a meditation, I take a second to decide what is most important to me to manifest right now, and I make sure I bring that to mind when prompted. And I found I loved these types of meditations so much that I ended up creating my own. And I loved mine so much because it has other side benefits other than manifesting your desires. It also heals your body, and it brings a feeling of unconditional love and connection to your soul towards you. And the tune that I have chosen is also a very catchy tune that I really enjoy listening to. And during my meditation, I guide you through a process that helps you to manifest your deepest desires, whether that is money, success, business, health, love, or anything else. And already I have seen very fast manifestations when I was manifesting resolutions to my family's health problems, when I was manifesting money and extra sales started pouring in, and I also got resolutions to problems surrounding moving house. and I decided that I loved my own guided manifestation meditation so much that I would share it with you. And you can get access to my meditation and all of my other audio tracks and all of my tools for manifestation when you grab my business manifestation toolbox. One of my biggest secrets to success is to set up regular routines that I call success rituals for performing manifestation techniques that I use to manifest massive business success. And a lot of people ask me how to set up success rituals for business manifestation that don't end up being too overwhelming and they don't take too long. So I have created a business manifestation toolkit where I share all of the tools that you need for manifesting business success that easily slot into your morning, evening, monthly routines and your working day. Because we can't manifest business success unless we're actually taking action working on our businesses. This easy-to-use toolkit includes all of the tools, techniques and routines that I use to consistently manifest success in my business. And you can get access to that by going to kathkyle.com/manifestation toolkit. So make sure you don't miss my next podcast episode by subscribing to my podcast, Manifest Business Success, so you don't miss that. I can also send you an email when my next piece of content has arrived, and I give away so many more free gifts to my email subscribers. You can subscribe by opting in to any of my free gifts, such as my free Manifestation Milestones board pack. This pack is the ultimate motivator to help you manifest more business success. From this one pack, you can create both a vision board and an achievement board to help you feel good about what you've already achieved and manifest even more. This Manifestation Milestones Board Printables pack will help you to recognize and celebrate all of the amazing milestones and goals that you are achieving in your business, which is so exciting. And I also have a full video showing you exactly how to make the board. And you can get that by going to kathkyle.com/milestones. So now it's your turn to go and put your stamp on the world.